Welcome back to the Bob Davis Podcasts. This is what men do.
Well, I went to speak.
Men like to sleep, basically. We just like to sleep, and we want to be left alone, and we want to be able to sleep.
Although I feel good.
So, Tom, you stayed out late last night. You went to the Wright County.
Talking to the bunch of Tea Partiers out at the airport in Buffalo.
And you're upset because you stayed out all night.
No, I actually enjoyed it, but it was funny. I got up this morning, Bob. You've been there. The alarm goes off, and you go, nah, I kind of want another half.
I did. I was there this morning. I just like to sleep, though. That's my problem.
No, I don't. Once I'm up, I'm rolling.
The last 2 days, I've gotten home and sat on the couch with the wife. She'll put on a TV or show or something. 15 minutes into it, I'm out like a light on the sleep on the couch for an hour and a half.
You know, the thing about doing a morning show is when you can sleep, you sleep. I mean, you will try to find a way. I used to sleep sitting in a chair. And a friend of mine who also does mornings, posted on her Facebook site this morning, I fell asleep sitting in a chair. I must be getting old. No, you ought to know, because she does mornings too. And it's like, no, this is what we do. We sleep sitting in chairs because you sleep. I would sleep standing up if I could, because I love sleep. Sleep is manna from heaven. The 2-minute update. What are we going to talk about this morning? We have lots to talk about today. Obviously, Christie yesterday announcing that he will not run away from home and join the circus. He is not going to be running for president. I think that's actually a good thing. I think it would have been. I would actually rather see Christie wait until the next election cycle, or wait until the next election cycle and be a great governor of New Jersey before he runs again. It's nice to see a guy actually say that he really loves his current job. So we'll talk about that. Lots on the sheet today. My favorite topic of the day is that Ron Paul said yesterday that Obama should be impeached, or could be impeached. He didn't say should be, could be impeached, because he targeted a U.S. citizen. And that took a Justice Department finding, basically, to allow him to issue an order to kill the terrorist who was an American-born cleric, who was kind of the guy behind the Fort Hood shootings and the underwear bomber. So Ron Paul says it, and it becomes a news item. Michele Bachmann, in a hallway, said to somebody as they walked by and said, we need to get him out of there, meaning Obama, and impeach him. She said, I think you're right. And, of course, now it's called a gaffe. But this is why the president is not getting credit for killing the terrorist. The reason he's not getting the credit is because there's some question as to the legality of whether he should have done it. And the thing that's really interesting is this is a guy that ran against this kind of policy during the Bush administration, where they were supposedly going to do rendition and put people in Gitmo and violate constitutional rights. Isn't it interesting that the media doesn't attach the same significance of those issues with Obama, and Michele Bachmann is a crazy woman for even suggesting that he could be impeached or should be impeached? If he violates, high crimes and misdemeanors, right, then it's an impeachable offense if it becomes an issue. It's certainly something the ICC could look at if we signed on to that deal. That could be considered a war crime in some books. Is it? I don't know. I don't particularly think it's a problem, but that's why he's not getting credit. We'll talk about this and a lot more. 6 o'clock a.m., Twin Cities News Talk, AM 1130. Join us, won't you?